So I like to believe that the whole assassination attempt by Sui is done and over with. I Is she gonna come back? I don't know. Anyways, if that issue has not passed, we still have that. We still have this issue with Lock On, which I don't even know if we're gonna be dealing with it. We only have got 4 more episodes left, and Mao Mao is now back in the rear palace. So we may not even have to deal with that. And now we have this new thing where Lee Haku, I think his name is, overhears one of the courtesans from the Verdigris house getting bought out. Now, I don't know how that is incorporated in any of this or with any of this, but I'm guessing we're going to be doing it today because this one's called How to Buy Out a Contract. So without further ado, let's get straight on to it. Make sure to put the original content as always. All right, let's get going in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Come on, Lee Haku. Stay focused.
He can't. His lover's getting bought out.
A cleanup? You don't have to.
Oh,
why
the
not
quack
ask
duck?
someone else?
Who, for example? As a matter of fact, there was a doctor at the court pharmacy who failed to manage his drugs. He didn't lose his head, but he received a pay cut, which is just as bad.
Fine.
How does this guy have a job?
Finally, a chance to take a break. Plus, treats are a perfect remedy
Sir,
for whenever
it's been
you
like
are
2
tired.
minutes.
This guy must be from a wealthy family. This paper is incredible quality.
Oh, do you think so? It's my family's business. I guess
Hmm.
you didn't realize, but we supply the palace. Years back, we produced more, and we were making limitless profits.
But
As a child, my family was able to buy me any snack my heart desired.
you don't say.
When the previous emperor's mother banned cutting down trees, things naturally started going downhill for our business.
The darn environmentalists.
Since we had no money left,
I
my
mean,
older sister went to work at the rear palace. I volunteered to come here in her place instead. It is rare for a man to willingly become a eunuch, but the money is
Really?
rather good.
they can't just mention that and not do anything with it.
Excuse me, Doc.
A letter from your family?
My younger sister sent me a letter. It seems our family might not be the supplier for the palace much longer.
Losing purveyor status would be a big deal for them.
Mm-hmm.
They'd probably have to close shop.
Not long ago, she told me they found a way to produce even more paper.
Did she mention anything to you
Is it
about cutting
ethical, though?
corners in order for them to increase production?
We would never compromise quality. The only difference is they're using oxen for hard labor now.
The only issues are scuffing on its surface. And the strength.
It's wheat.
So what exactly is the process?
Our family uses a special technique. We crush the ingredients and create glue. Oh, but that's a secret.
This will be easier than I thought. Is special attention paid to the water?
We insist on using stored spring water. That's what makes the glue harden properly.
Glue.
And the
Okay.
barrels allow us to control humidity.
I have no idea.
For the glue, does the process involve using boiled rice water?
No, wheat flour, the way it's supposed to be.
This man is like Tom Holland of secrets.
Oh, would you mind forgetting everything I said in the last 10 or so seconds, please?
No, you know what? Actually, this is good for you, sir. She's gonna
Here you are.
fix this whole
Hello, Ruth.
business.
I am afraid you got the ratio wrong, little lady.
I can teach you a way to make it easier to ingest.
Saliva?
Oh, what's this? It's no longer sticky.
Better, huh?
Liquidy?
It's the arrowroot gruel.
Ah! I must send a letter to my sister at once! Ah!
I shall take my leave for the day.
Oh, Mau. Someone left a message while you were gone saying you're needed urgently.
By who?
Where did they say that we should meet?
How much is necessary to buy out a courtesan?
You did not expect it to be him.
Here, I thought he found something out about Sweetie.
When I was at the Verdigris house, I heard a rumor that one of the 3 princesses was getting bought out!
Well, cost is an important factor.
Name the max.
You should know market prices fluctuate, so this is only an estimate.
Market.
Give it to me
There's
straight.
it's stock market.
What's the cost?
Probably a
It's
lot.
not easy to answer. Let's set aside the amount of money you would need for a moment and discuss 2 longtime candidates interested in her.
Wait,
There's two?
Paramore 1 is a wealthy merchant. The second candidate is a high-ranking official. According to her, he's a good partner when it comes to their nightly exertions. Hiding is a skilled dancer, both vertically and horizontally.
That is fantastic.
I need more! However,
Oh my gosh.
before I was adopted by my dad, I was taken in as a ward of the Verdigris house.
They have not aged a single day.
Hiding, she was able to lactate despite never having given birth. I think of her almost like a mother. There's no denying she has a lustful appetite, but her maternal side equally matches it.
So she's perfect. Your point?
Listen, okay, I have no room to judge.
If I may inquire, just how much does the Emperor pay you?
That's a little personal, don't you think?
I'm sorry, you're asking how much a courtesan is to get bought out?
I'll split the difference and just say 1,000.
Is that not enough?
You're a bit short. They'd want 10,000 cash or more.
10?
10,000?
Is there
I am able
IOU?
to find that much. You think I'll be able to stroll into the Verdigris house and make her mine?
In other words, do
Maybe.
I believe she'd turn you down regardless of whether or not you can pay? I should charge for this.
Do it.
Master Lee Haku,
Being
would
consultant.
you mind taking off your clothes?
Huh?
There's one thing I'm certain of, and that's the body type she's fond of. Everything needs to come off, sir.
Oh, I hope Jinshi doesn't show.
Like this?
Paidine's not a picky eater, but that appetite of hers does prefer certain food over others.
I'm so
Not
upset.
bad, not bad.
Like this?
Don't. He's gonna come in.
Finally, kindly remove your last remaining garment.
Got it!
My apologies, but what exactly am I interrupting here?
Beautiful people are scary when they're mad.
He's not mad, he's just disappointed.
I was merely summoned here to give an opinion on a certain matter. I was simply taking a good hard look.
Don't say that.
I didn't realize the physical form
Phrasing.
was of such interest to you.
It was to see if his body would be good enough. What better way to judge that than to inspect him myself?
To see if his body was good enough!
You need to explain yourself better.
Based on what you observed, were you satisfied?
I
Don't-
found his physical form to be well balanced and appealing. Based on the size of his muscles, I'd say he's a hard worker who trains diligently.
You're telling me you can
Jinshi's
assess
gonna
a
fight him.
person's personality simply by seeing their build?
Mm-hmm.
Then you should be able to tell what kind of person
Don't
I
do
am
it.
by looking at my body.
Don't do it.
Wait a minute.
I knew
Is
he was
jealous
gonna
of
do
Master
that.
Lee Haku?
Gosh
I
dang
can't
it.
believe this guy's ego. I'd offer to inspect your body too.
Gao
but there'd be
Shuun?
no point. I can confidently say you would not get along with my sister.
What?
The more time I waste, the more likely it is Paidin will get bought out.
I don't think it's fighting.
What else can I do?
Nothing, sir. I think nothing.
What in the world is going on here? I think this guy's name is Jinshi.
Thank you for the hospitality you
This is
extended to my
not
attendant.
good.
From what I hear, you're pursuing someone romantically.
I don't mind being made fun of. I don't care who he is.
This story is gonna be
20,000. What would you say if I put up the money for you to buy out your girl?
I would ask what you're playing at here.
yeah.
Precisely what I said.
How do you have 20? I mean, should I be even asking?
You've met my cat, so you know she can be the cautious type.
Oh,
And
yeah.
yet she's willing to give you advice. I think that says enough.
Okay, so he does know.
While you come from a respectable family, becoming a military officer must have proven difficult for you here at the capital. In fact, I heard you were discovered by our sharp-eyed strategist and then assigned to lead a squad.
Lock on?
I cannot accept your silver in this instance.
Why?
While she
Not.
might only be a courtesan to you, in my eyes, there's no other woman in the world for me. If I made her my wife using some other person's wealth, what kind of a man would that make me?
I guess. I mean,
Understood. I'm relieved to hear it.
What?
I have a feeling I'll need to speak with you again very soon.
oh, you were testing him. Okay, I would have failed. That's cool. I would have took the money.
Well, let's think. I suppose I could always show off the next time we have our training, or perhaps ask around and see if I can find more work.
You know what? I'm rooting for you. I feel like you have no ill intentions.
I can't force my will on her, nor would I try. I'll wait to hear what she thinks.
The way they draw him, it's so different from each slide. Who even
I
knows?
have to pursue it
Maybe
in my own way.
maybe
and
she'll make it
remain true to
cheaper
myself.
because she feels for him. I don't know if she
Despite
can
what
control
the
it.
old lady thinks, I'm not stepping away from the game yet.
If Paidin does genuinely like Lee Haku, it's not like he's going to need 10,000 silver.
See?
Beyond that, it's just luck.
A certain someone came and talked about making a purchase, and I think one of the servant girls got the wrong idea.
Is it lock on?
Master Lock-On. It's taken me ages to find you.
Who are you? Some dead roses.
Huh?
You know what? Apothecary Diaries, you've done this before. I mean, you've done this multiple times. You did it in the last episode. Over the last 2 seconds, they just tease something. They just tease something for you to be like, what the freak happening? Blue roses. I mean, we saw that in the opening, and I don't think we've gotten any answer to it. So do blue roses represent anything? Blue roses symbolize mystery, aspiration, and admiration. They can represent deep romantic feelings full of love, affection, and respect for a woman in a unusual but beautiful way. What? Okay, that mystery, aspiration, and admiration. Freak. You know, being an apothecary has its uses. I thought the fact that she was an apothecary, she could just do with medicine. But with this knowledge, she's been able to solve mysteries, save people's lives, fix a business, disguise people. Like, being an apothecary has a broad reach in this day and age. And I think the way that the quack doc was talking about, it was only his older sister that went to the rear palace. His younger sister was going to go into the rear palace, but he decided to go instead because the way he was talking about the letter and stuff like that, this younger sister is still back at the business. So if the business went under, then maybe the younger sister would have to go over here. I do find it odd though, how they spent a good amount of time. I don't know how long though, like a good 7 minutes on the quack doc and his business and his family's business. And for what purpose? Are we gonna see the older sister? I feel like there has to be a bigger purpose than just her fixing the business. And if it's just her fixing the business, then so be it. And you know what, Lee Haku? I am rooting for you. At first, when I first met you, I didn't care for you that much. You seemed like a player. And I don't know if it's Piety because how she has dealt with him. I don't know. But I mean, he seems nice and a good fit for her, at least from Mao Mao standards. So who knows? Maybe they'll work out. I don't know if we're gonna get an answer to that anytime soon. But listen, starting off like this, I knew Jinshi was gonna show up out of nowhere because why not? And with how elegant Mao Mao's words are, she needs to do better when it comes to explaining things. Because I feel like there was a long time between when he caught her to where she explained that it was for her sister. In this scene, I expect Jinshi was testing him, maybe to confirm that he was a trustworthy guy that was not going to get bought out with money. Like, Jinshi kind of trusted him because Mao Mao trusted him, but he wanted to be sure of it. Because there's people like Lock-On, who seems like he has a lot of money, that can use a lot of money to buy out people. Especially when Jinshi just escaped being assassinated, or the attempt, whatever, right? So right now, Jinshi's wary. He's wary about everything. And to meet someone who is not so easily swayed by money, it's a breath of fresh air, at least for now. And then listen, my guy, we have 3 episodes left. You can't keep on introducing new people and then expect me to remember these new people plus the old people when eventually you bring them back around. Like, how important is this character going to be? I say that and he's going to be the most important character in the next 3 episodes. But man, these blue roses. Anyways, that was my reaction to the Apothecary Diaries Season 1, Episode 21. If you like my reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. If you guys want to know anything more, put a comment section down below. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.